Hey everyone, my name's Jackson Meyer. I'm 18 years old, and this is my video resume. So, as a younger member of the class, I've only really had one real job besides different side hustles and reselling shoes and that sort of deal. But that would be a camp counselor, and I've had that job since I was 14 years old. And the reason why I've had that every summer since was because that's what makes me happy. I've had a great time with it, and I've learned so much. It's 45 minutes away from my house. It's a camp called Camp Coconuts, and it's a day camp. I worked full time there, but only in the summers, and it was a great experience for me. I dealt with a group of 25 to 30 7 and 8 year old boys, which to some people might just sound like having fun all day, which to me it was, but in the beginning it was pretty difficult getting everyone to actually listen to me, especially when I was 14 years old and I really didn't know what to do yet. But it really taught me great leadership qualities, and it taught me problem solving skills, and that's not only dealing with the kids but also dealing with the parents who would obviously have questions for me. So that taught me how to communicate not only to children in like a silly, goofy type of way, but professionally to these clients and the adults that would have any questions for me as the summer went on. My other occupation, I guess you could say, is I'm a soccer player, and I'm en route to become a professional. I just got back from overseas where I was playing 6 days a week, 2 times a day, with different professional programs, and that's another passion of mine. I've captained the last 3 teams I've been on, which has taught me great leadership among peers my age and a little bit older than me. So that's been another great experience, and it's just something that I've loved doing ever since I was a child. As an individual, I'd say my most successful goal or moment was a moment that I was most proud of was as a sophomore in high school. I tried out for an elite academy team for soccer because that's my passion, and it was going to get me to where I wanted to be. And I tried out, went for a week tryout, and they didn't take me. And they told me I just didn't have these certain qualities that they were looking for in a player. So the next season I went back and I tried out for the same team. I had switched my position, but they still had 2 in that position, and the team was full. And the next season they took me. I was the captain halfway through that season, and then I led them to a state final, which was a really proud moment for me because it showed how resilience and not giving up is really important, no matter the situation and no matter how down you are on yourself, because if you stick with it, things will work out. As a member of a team, the most successful project I ever tackled, this had to come when I was a camp counselor, and we had this really troubled kid. His name was Johnny, and really, really bad home life. So obviously he had some behavior issues. He was known from other camps for running away and fighting with other campers and being kicked out a lot. So he was placed in my group, and the first couple days, me, my junior counselor, and my CIT, we're all struggling. Like, we knew this kid was going to give us a lot of trouble. His second day with us, he ran away, and we had to go find him, which was another big problem. But as time went on, we stopped the more disciplinary approach and began approaching him more maturely and giving him more responsibilities over time. And I think this was the best thing we possibly could have done, because as soon as we gave him a little bit of responsibility and a sense of purpose, he blossomed. He was a fantastic kid, and he came into camp every day so excited to see us because we treated him how we would treat another person my age or someone 14 and up. And this was agreed upon by me and my other coworkers, that we would give him like the responsibility of counting everyone before we leave an area, little things like that. And it really turned him around, made him a great kid. And unfortunately, he ran into financial problems. But as the camp saw he was becoming such a good kid and he was having a complete turnaround, they gave him a free summer the next year, which I loved the kid, so I thought that was a great successful moment I had working with a team to make sure that this kid could have the turnaround that he did. In the future, I see myself pursuing entrepreneurial business, and that's because, well, what introduced me to that was my father. He owns multiple businesses, and really it's the own hours and him getting to pursue whatever passion he feels is worthy for him at the time. Really is something that I look forward to doing as I get older. Every day he goes into his businesses where he's improving many people's lives. He owns a gym, and everyone there is so thankful for him in the community. And I really want to impact a community like that with a business of my own one day. My favorite recreational activities are going to the beach, which I live literally probably 20 steps from, and playing soccer, which, as I said before, is a really big part of my life, and has really taught me a lot about leadership and how to act in a team setting. But going to the beach is another great recreational activity I love to do. I love surfing, and I love bonfires on the beach with my friends. It's just a great place to be. I love listening to the waves. But that's definitely my favorite place to be. There's no way I could ever have a job that is more than a half hour, an hour away from the beach. It's a very important place to me. As for volunteering, I volunteer with Habitat for Humanity. And many think that that's building houses, but in reality, I go with a crew and I help to renovate houses or fix things that are wrong with houses for mostly the elderly or people who cannot fix them themselves. So whether it be a leak of a pipe or something like that, the older members of Habitat for Humanity have taught me how to do many things to assist these people. So not only did it teach me handiness with the tools and different things like that, but great interpersonal skills between me and people that were much older than me, which kids my age sometimes don't have the confidence to speak to, which it definitely helped with that, because all of these people are so great and they're grateful for what we're doing for them, because it's all a free service, and they just love to chat and reminisce about other days and things like that. And I'm always there to listen. And I really think that's why I keep doing it, is because I just like talking to these people. And I think that's been another great experience that I've had on the volunteering side. That's it for me. Thank you for listening to my resume. Have a great day, everyone.